In this quick tip, we're going to show you the importance of using hiding automatics with the proper line type scale. Now, there are separate tutorials on how to use line type scales and what they're used for. And throughout all of the videos for PractiCAD training, we're going over LTScale every time we need to have a specific line type or line weight for a line. For example, whenever we go through the tutorials on liner or insulation, we'd like to have the proper line type and the proper line weight. Well, hiding automatics are going to work on the same principles. Basically, what we're going to do here is we're going to run a hiding automatic. We're going to highlight the entities on the drawing, and we're going to use it through the auto hiding icon. And what we're going to do is for selection, we're going to choose current selection so that we use whatever's selected on the drawing. And for line type, we've already got the type selected as hidden ×2. And once again, there are tutorials on how to load your line types, which show you how to get this list. What we want to focus on here is the line type scale. Now, in the exercises and videos on how to create a line type scale, we explain how PractiCAD will utilize these line type scales to allow you to modify the view, or in the case of a hidden ×2 line type, the spacing between the dashes. And what we're going to do here is we're going to leave the line type scale as 1, and we're going to press OK. And when we do that, currently on the drawing, you can see that this looks pretty nice. We've got the dashed lines, neat and clean, where we want them, and this is going to be very legible. But one of the things we want to point out is we're going to go and type in LTScale at the bottom of our command line, LTScale, and we're going to hit enter. And you can see right here that PractiCAD is listing the line type scale factor of the drawing currently. Whatever's in these parentheses is what the LTScale of the drawing is currently. And the drawing is currently at 12. And the reason why we can see these lines clear, the spacing between these hidden lines, is a factor between what the drawing's LTScale is set to, which is 12, and what LTScale you've got inside your auto hiding automatics. So if the drawing is set at 12 and our line type scale was set at 12 as well, so they were the same, and this time we're going to just say run the auto on the whole drawing, and we've got the line type scale the same value as the drawing. If we press OK, we actually are not going to see the lines. They're there, but the spacing is not right. The LTScale is not correct for these lines. So you need to have a difference. And that difference and value for LTScale does change between draftsmen and sometimes between drawings. Often, we just leave the automatic always set at 1, and the template drawing, and there's video tutorials on how to build a template, we usually save the LTScale of our template at a good value so that the difference between our automatics for hiding and the LTScale of the drawing are going to allow us to easily display those hidden lines. So it's very important to recognize the difference. Another reason why you might not see your hidden lines, just like in liner and insulation, if in fact your views or visual styles are different than 2D wireframe, notice up here we're in 2D wireframe. If we were to switch the visual style to 3D, you'll notice that the hidden lines do not apply. Hidden lines only appear when you're in the 2D visual style. This is how we plot. So therefore, whenever you want to see your hidden lines, make sure you're in the 2D wireframe. And if you still don't see them being applied, it's either going to mean that the entities are actually not on top of each other, they're not above or below each other, or your LTScale is off. Those are the three main things that might cause a problem to see the hidden lines as you'd prefer them on your drawing. So that'll conclude the quick tip on the LTScale and working with hidden lines.